Hi, you guys. Welcome to this segment of Life Advice with Queen T. So basically what this segment's going to be is I'm going to talk about a topic that I think is kind of relevant today, or, just in general, something that I hope to maybe give people out there some advice that maybe need it. They don't know maybe who to talk to or who to really reach out to. So today's topic is going to be fake friendships or fake relationships, because to me a friendship is a relationship, but you can also take some of the things with a friendship and relate it to maybe a romantic relationship too, like communication or stuff like that. So how this segment's going to go is I am going to, talk a little bit about sometimes my past, my experience with things, and then hopefully you can help relate with it, and it can, help you with your situation or maybe give you some insight. Feel free to take it if you want. You don't have to. There's no written contract, watching this that you have to listen to what I say. So here we go. Essentially my background is I am a military child. So every 3 years we would move around. And so when it came to making friends, after a while it was simple. I am very introverted, so at first I'm going to be very shy, kind of, see how people are around me. And then as people get to know me, I open up a little bit more. And so, in elementary school, up until high school, I did great. I did fine in school, had friends. High school was a little rough, and that might, be better explained in a different video. But essentially, regular, growing up, all that. Once you get to college, I've met some of my closest friends there, and it's hard because then you get to, I might call this a couple of different things, but I'm gonna call it post-college or just life in general, work. But once you get to post-college, sometimes those friendships, or any friendship that you've made or relationship, they can fall through, because let's be honest, now that you're on your own, you might be, paying bills, you're working, 8-10 hours a day. And let's be honest, you get home and you're exhausted if you're anything like me. You get off work and you're just I want to do something I enjoy. Maybe I'm not, too, I don't want to maybe talk to somebody right now. It's been a long day. I just want to, kind of do what I want to do. And so, and let's say your friends too move away. They're very far. And so now that you're in this work environment, you're trying to see, okay, what friendships can I make? What can I do? So in my instance, I did have some good work relationships, and some of those work relationships turned into friendships. Little did I know, there was some toxicity there. And we're going to talk about this a little bit. So some signs that I would kind of be weary of and be aware of would be if you notice your friend, and this can span for a friend that you've had for a month or a friend that you've had for 10 years. Friends in general, any relationship, this is kind of what it applies to. And so if you have a friend who can't really celebrate your successes, or constantly blames you for something, wants you to change, those are some of my warning signs. I should have seen it coming when it came to some of the friendships I made. And honestly, I kind of regret that I stuck around with those. because what was happening is they would say like, oh, this bothers me that you do that. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Like, one of the things about me is I care about people and I want to make sure that they're okay. And so the friend that I had would like express some concerns to me and, you know, this and that. And so I would say like, hey, hope you're doing well. Like, you know someone's in your corner, or like this, that, and the other thing, you know, just some kind words, because in today's society, you read a lot about, you know, like suicides and mental health, mental illnesses are big, you know, becoming more prevalent now by having more attention drawn to them. And so I don't want somebody to, I guess, go through that if they know somebody's in their corner. And so that's what I would, you know, do. And then they'd be like, you care too much. Stop, you know, stop. I don't even read your text messages. I'm like, then, you know, why am I trying? But that was me now. Me in the past was like, oh God, like I need to change that. I need to, you know, fix who I am. I'm so sorry, you know, like I won't do that. And I think it became, I'd say, more evident once COVID happened, because now that you're not in a situation where you kind of need people, like you're more isolated, you're lonesome, you kind of have time to like dig deep and find yourself, you're able to see, okay, that I don't want, like I shouldn't have to change myself. I shouldn't have to do that. Like I'm a good person. Like, it became sometimes like you feel like you're a bad person. And if someone makes you feel that way, I feel like that's when you just need to like drop them. And that's happened with some other friendships and relationships that I've had as well since COVID. Like, if you notice some toxicity and it's like, you know, it doesn't benefit you, like this relationship, not saying you need to get something out of it, but if you notice you're just like not happy, you feel uncomfortable in some situations, that would be my warning sign to like get out. You need to find people who truly care about you and who truly want the best for you and who are always in your corner. You want people who will celebrate your wins and be with you when you lose. And, you know, some of the friendships I made post-college, just that wasn't happening. It was a lot of here, but, you know, so a lot of take from me, but not a lot of give. So that's my advice to you. And I mean, feel free. I kind of want this channel to be kind of a community effort. I want people to feel like, yeah, I relate to those values as well. I want people to, you know I care and know, you know, that someone's always in your corner. And someone out there really, like, will either care about you or does care about you. Or I should say both. I don't want to say will, because that could be a touchy thing. So kind of scratch that if you want. But they do, and even future people will, that you meet. Because not everyone is like the people that you maybe know today. Or, you know, let's say a lot of people are similar, like in the space that you're in. Not a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are very open-minded once you get out of maybe the area that you're in or the relationships that you have. So I just kind of wanted to kind of spread that message out there. Don't feel like you're a burden, you're a problem, because you're not. And those feelings will also probably be related to other videos as well, because I know it's not just a relationship thing that maybe where you feel that, but it can also be a mental illness, mental health thing as well. But yeah, I just want you all to know that people care about you, and, you know, you shouldn't feel like you can't be you or that you have to change. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. Hope you know someone's always in your corner. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.